that have been conducted. These interviews are of witness officers, the officers involved in the incident, civilians, and other first responders that were there that day. We still do have additional witnesses that we need to take statements from. So I know the discussion about video, body-worn video, and in-car camera video is important. It is still my intention to release those videos at our earliest opportunity. However, we have to protect the integrity of this ongoing investigation, and we cannot do so at this point. And as you are well aware, there has also been a court motion filed to restrict our ability to release these videos at this time, and we're working with the city's legal department to respond to that through the courts. So at this point, we will not be releasing the videos again due to witnesses that still needed to be interviewed along with the ongoing court case. We have carried out the search warrant on that vehicle. That search warrant was carried out back on April 26th. However, we intentionally did not release the findings of that search warrant because we did not want to influence the statement of witnesses or our involved officers prior to them giving their statements. If we were to have come out and said what we found or did not find in the vehicle, that may have influenced statements from witnesses or others. And so it was intentional that we've waited until this moment when we now have the interviews of the majority of the witnesses and then the involved officers underway as well. And the findings of those search warrant is that we did not locate a firearm inside the vehicle, nor did we locate a firearm in the area around the vehicle. We went back and searched the area. We brought in canines that are trained to locate firearms and searched the area, but there was no firearm located. Again, this remains an active and ongoing investigation. We will provide updates as possible, but again, we have to protect the integrity of the ongoing work. So I will open it up for questions, but at this point, there's likely not going to be a lot of additional information that we can put out. I can't hear you.
What happens now? Like, will there be charges, potential charges, or what happens in the next phase of the investigation?
Well, the investigation is still ongoing. As I stated, the investigators are still wanting to speak to a few other witnesses in this case. There's still evidence being processed that was gathered at the scene, and all of that is still underway.
District Attorney Margaret Moore has said that she doesn't believe that releasing the body camera footage would harm the investigation right now. How do you respond to that?
Well, the district attorney has said she supports the release of the video, as do I. The timing of that, she shares the concerns that we have to make sure we do it at a time that it would not influence the outcome of the case. And now that there has also been an objection filed in the court, we need to respect that process. And that's why our city legal department is involved, and we will work that through the court system.
What kind of consequences will there be if the officers involved in this shooting didn't act the way they were supposed to?
You know, I'm not gonna project what could happen in this case. We're just going to conduct a very thorough, fair, and impartial investigation into the incident.
Is the investigation into Christopher Taylor's role in the street conduct shooting over? Was it EPD or the district attorney's office?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ask, can you speak up just a little bit? It's hard with masks and with the traffic.
Okay, sorry. Is the investigation into Christopher Taylor's role in the Dripping Springs condo shooting over? Was it EPD or the district attorney's office conclude?
No, this investigation is still active and ongoing.
Why are the Texas Rangers involved in this?
We brought in the Texas Rangers so that we could give our community the confidence that we were conducting that fair and impartial and objective review of this case. Our Special Investigations Unit is capable of doing that. They do that in all officer-involved shootings, so this in no way is an indication that they did not have the ability, but we recognize the importance of the community having trust in us and in our investigation of this case. We work with the Texas Rangers regularly in other investigations, and so it was the right thing to do to bring them into this one.
How do you think the fact that you guys didn't find a gun anywhere in or near the car, how do you think that'll influence the investigation?
Well, whether we found a gun or didn't find a gun, that's one piece of evidence in the overall case. And so that was a very important piece for us, and we now know the findings. But again, this investigation is still ongoing, and there's a lot of information that will be collected on top of what we already have.
last one.
Have you guys interviewed the 911 caller, the initial caller, who did state that there may be a gun? What did that person see? What did that person think that was? You guys, what did they say?
Sure. I won't speak to the specific interviews that we conducted, but you brought up the 911 call, and I think it is important to note that the 911 caller did state repeatedly that there was a gun involved in this incident. Thank you.